And so basically, Nvidia's the Tiger Woods of the stock market right now because every time they think it can't do any better, it does. So here's Nvidia. Year to date, it's gone up 20% this year. That's been really good. The last month has been super strong, 16% in 1 month. So it's kind of made up, for its sins earlier in the year, because early in the year it was kind of struggling a little bit. The last 6 months, 24%. Last year, 30%. Last 5 years, if you bought Nvidia 5 years ago, you're insanely rich right now. If you bought more than a couple hundred shares. So Nvidia's trading 166. 5 years ago, it was trading at $11. I bought it for about $8.70, and so maybe we made an investment of about $7,000. That investment eventually was worth over $100,000, right? So, and then also there's some other areas where I invested in AI, and one of the things that I've been saying about AI is as AI is wiping away jobs, it's really important to be an investor in AI. So my favorite AI ETF is AIQ. And in fact, actually, even as I mentioned it to you, just to show you how easy it is to just buy stock, I'm going to just buy some shares literally while I'm talking. Like I'm a terrible multitasker, but even I can sit here and say, yeah, I was talking in class, and while I was talking, I bought some more shares of stock. So I would like for you to consider this so that we can actually have real progress in our lives as a result of us meeting every day. I don't want you just coming here to feel good or coming here to hear me talk. I don't even have a great voice. I don't have like one of those Barry White voices that sounds real sexy when I talk. I don't have a radio voice. I don't sound like the guy who used to host Soul Train. I can't talk like that. Right. So even my voice is not even that great. So if you're gonna come in, don't come in just to hear my voice. Don't come in just to feel good. Don't come in just to say you came. Do something. Let's do something, right? So here's what I'm gonna do. There's a ticker AIQ, AIQ, AIQ. That's the ticker. It's the Global X Artificial Intelligence Technology ETF. It's $43.47 a share. So I'm gonna go buy me some extra shares of that sucker right now. So now I'm more deep. My family's more deeply invested in AI than it was before. AIQ has already done quite well. I'm gonna put it on the screen so you can see that it's already showing effects. And the crazy thing about AI that blows my mind is that everybody keeps saying it's the beginning. I'm listening to all these analysts, and it's really crazy hearing them talk about Nvidia and AI, and they're just like, "Oh yeah, this is the beginning. Nvidia's worth 4 trillion. There'll be 6 trillion in a few years." I'm like, $6 trillion? Shouldn't nobody be worth $6 trillion? But that's where the world is headed because robotics hasn't even hardly begun. They haven't. Hold on, I'm gonna sip my coffee before I say this. I just take a big sip, like I'm on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Do you understand what's going to happen when they start putting AI in the robots? I mean, do you understand? Like right now, pretty much all the AI can do is sit back and just, basically talk shit and tell you things. In 5 or 10 years, you're literally going to have these robots walking around that are smart, that are 1,000 times smarter than human beings. This is the future. This is what's going to happen, whether we like it or not. This is the future. That's going to be a multi trillion dollar industry. So the bull case for Nvidia, the reason a lot of people love Nvidia stock and are still buying it is because they're like, oh my God, they're worth $4 trillion and they haven't even gotten to the robots. The robots, that's an economic world within itself. That's a 5, $10 trillion market by itself. And so if you've been following what you might see online is you might see in China where they got the dancing robots. I saw a robot the other day that was running and playing with kids. It looked weird. He looked like the weird kid, like the kid with the disability, like the kid that should be on the little bus. Not that there's anything wrong with the kid on the little bus. I don't want to make fun of anybody at all. So let's please let me fix that comment now. But really, that's what it looked like. It looked like one of those weird kids, but it looked like one of the kids. The robot was running with the kids. They put a little jacket on it, but it looked kind of weird. And the kids were running with the robot like it was one of the other kids. It was really crazy, like almost like the way the kids play with a dog or something like that. So robots are going to be big. Driverless cars are going to be big.